So I wanted to come on here really quick and talk about something that typically people have trouble with during the holiday season, and that is boundaries. And so, what is boundaries? Boundaries are simply a set of rules for yourself and different relationships. There are several different types of boundaries. So, it depends on how you manage each one of them. Some people are have healthy boundaries in certain areas, and then they have unhealthy boundaries in other areas. So there are six different types of boundaries. There's the physical type, where the physical boundaries is how much personal space do you want people basically to be in your business. How much physical touch do you actually want someone to touch you? So to go deeper into that, you would want to explore like how far am I willing to let someone in that personal space of mine. So that would be your physical boundaries. The second one would be definitely is an emotional boundary. How you share and protect your feelings. And so during the holidays, typically, sometimes we see people that we haven't seen in a long time. And of course, they want to know what's really going on. Well, it's up to you whether what you share and what you don't share. Okay. And especially I know that I had a client one time that had was experiencing grief, and what we would do was we would role play the experience before she actually would go and meet with other people, so that you know that those typical questions that people ask, you're already prepared for them. So if you're one of those people that shy away from them, then all of a sudden you have to dip and go to the bathroom, that's okay too. But just know that a lot of times people do really want to know, and it is okay to be authentically and tell them the truth, or it is okay to basically, I wouldn't say avoidance is always the plan, because it's going to come back up somewhere else. Could meet someone randomly in the grocery store and have a whole ball out, cry out for some reason, and don't know where that came from, but that really comes from that avoidance. So it just depends on how much emotional you want to share, but that's an emotional boundary that typically comes up during the holidays. The next one would be is intellectual, and this is how you express yourself. A lot of times people, especially, I know I'm a Gen Xer, and I have adult children, and a lot of times if we're not careful, people still see you how you used to be and not how you are now. So say you're married and have children, or say you're a single parent, or say you're divorced now. This is the time that you can express to other people how you feel about certain things, about where you're at now in your life. And they have to respect that, because that's an intellectual boundary. And also has to do with sometimes where I see in families where people are like, oh, girl, you didn't go to school. Oh, you're going to school now. I mean, sometimes that can mess with our intellectual.